Gotta make a grand entrance when you're on the road. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing to push for the creation of an in-season tournament. He says the notion is to steal a page from European soccer. It's not the Larry O'Brien Trophy, but something secondary that teams care about. Something you'd see players go into that extra gear for. Kevin, back to you.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. That's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. And with the season started up, these teams, Clark, certainly looking to hit the ground running this year.
Kevin, first impressions are important. A strong performance now in the early going can really alleviate some of the stress and bumps down the line and help your team build some positive momentum.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Bruce Brown is out there with Murray, and it's Porter in at the small forward. And for the Spurs, sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Jakob Poeltl out there with Gorgui Deng, and it's Jones in at the 1. Now here's Murray. Porter in the corner. Brown outside. Clock at 6. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul. Here's Vassell. Outside, Jones. Johnson against Porter. Johnson can't hit. Looking at Denver, they got their last win against the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Murray, the pass to Porter. Here's Jokic. Back to Porter. 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Murray, no good. Here's San Antonio to the paint. Here's Jones. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
How about early attack mode? I love the approach he's coming to this game with. Really strong.
Porter in the corner. Murray outside. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
This is Murray's game, a shoot-first combo guard who's ready to fire as soon as he has it.
Fans are really excited to see Michael Porter Jr. finally get back to his previous form, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, that 2021 season, he exploded, simply blew up. Averaged 19 points a game that season and made 44% of his threes. He's got the potential to be a real force going forward.
Vassell, no good. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. To the right side. Murray, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. The pass to Vassell. "11 feet away. Nice jump shot. Good." We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. The Nuggets trail by 3. Murray looking around. Here's Jokic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
And the first one drops. And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Now here's Jones. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Jones.
Really amazing body control by Pirtle, just taking the hit head on and finishing through the contact. I love it.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. Back to Murray. And the layup falls. Murray's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Down low, here's Pirtle. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 3. Takes it inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
The Nuggets have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Pass to Porter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
Really hard not to foul there. Tall with elite skills. Porter Jr. is a handful in the painted area.
Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10 wing.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Fame.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
Now here's Johnson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the 3-ball is good.
Assertive three-point shot by Johnson. He's working towards being an efficient long-range scorer.
Murray, the pass to Brown. Pirtle against Jokic. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Well, those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
Brown, good.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Here's Jones. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Now, here's Vassell. His last outing, he had 24 points. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, Devin Vassell came in as a 3-and-D type player, but he's grown beyond that.
He has added secondary ways to contribute on offense. Still, not a great shot creator, but can finish plays in a variety of ways to help his team.
And that one falls for Vassell. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Clark, how about the Nuggets? This core has really delivered.
Yeah, I like the young nucleus there, Kevin, led by the Joker, Nikola Jokic. I mean, one of the best in the West. I think they built a perennial contender, definitely back on the map and in the thick of things. Got to get Porter Jr. and Murray healthy.
Gordon, and the rejection by Jang.
And this is something you'd like to see more of from Jang, given his size and wingspan.
And the call up against Jokic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Zach Collins checked in for Purdy. Roby comes in for Gorgie Dang. And it's Doug McDermott in for Johnson. Green, he's checked in for the Nuggets. San Antonio again missing. For Denver, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Pass to Porter. Denver passing it around. Over Roby. And he can't bank that one in. Here's McDermott. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Murray. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Collins, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Josh Richardson's checked in for San Antonio. Denver also making some changes. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Jokic. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Bruce Brown. And it's Ish Smith in for Jamal Murray. And Denver decides to take their first time out here.
Hey, they've just committed too many fouls. Well, you don't want to give up easy shots. You also don't want to give away points by fouling. It's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
The Nuggets have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Smith with it, and it's Richardson picking him up. In transition, here come the Spurs. Jones is running, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Jones has got 6 points.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Caldwell-Pope outside. Off target from three-point range. San Antonio leading by 3. Kicks it out to Jones. Outside Collins. Passes it to Roby. Richardson against Smith. Kicks it out to Jones. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Hey, now watch out when Caldwell-Pope is on the attack. He penetrates inside fast.
So it's San Antonio now. Last game against the Nuggets, they lost in the Mile High City.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Trailing by 2. They grab their own miss. And finished off by Collins.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Inside, picked off in midair. In the corner, it's McDermott. Back to Jones. Here's Rogan, covered by Smith. Shot clock at 5 to the wing right side. McDermott for 3. Denver grabs the miss. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Caldwell Pope finds Smith. Left side, Porter. Green against Collins. Here's Porter. Collins grabs the miss.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Here's Rogan. No points in the game yet for him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. The Spurs making a switch here. Primo's checked in. And a switch here also for Denver. Highland's checked in. Both good from the line that time. 1:50 left here in the opening quarter. Caldwell Pope passes to Green. Now the pass to Najee. Shoots it up. A rebound by the Spurs.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Now here's McDermott, covered by Smith. That'll go on McDermott. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself into position, and then was able to make the play.
Now, here is Smith. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Highland. In the corner, Smith with it. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Now, here's Richardson. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Nuggets trail. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Highland. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
First one falls for him. Gordon's checked in for Ish Smith. So he gets them both. San Antonio's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Primo. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Driving in. Primo. The pass to Roby. 1 second left. And that one released in time, but no good. Tie game in San Antonio. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Greg, for our audience, can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
In the backcourt for him, Primo and Vassell. Zhang is out there with Keldon Johnson. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, down low. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Here's Murray after the made shot from Keldon Johnson. Pass to Highland. Fires from deep. And Pirtle pulls it down.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons, and former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, "I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there." And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. San Antonio with the ball. The Nuggets getting the bucket. 6 to shoot. Fires from 18. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic, and Gorgie Jang is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Porter's checked in. And for the Spurs, they're shooting 43% from the floor. Jones against Murray. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Spurs shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Murray with it. He had 19 points in the win against San Antonio.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
San Antonio leading. Johnson wide open. He fires. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist in this one. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Passes it to Jokic. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 8 points for Jokic.
When you can shoot the ball like Jokic can from every level, that kind of versatility makes you a hard guard. And making mid-range shots just adds to his dangerousness.
Hey, Clark, one stat where Jokic is consistently dominant, of course, is rebound.
Well, he does everything well, but you're right. Season after season, game after game, Kevin, he is eating that glass. He stays near the top of that particular statistic. And he knows games are won and lost on the boards, and he wants to be able to contribute in that way. But he is a brilliant player, not just a rebounder. And Gordon using his cat-like quickness there to disrupt the passing lanes, leading to the transition hoop.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Jones kicks to Vassell. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
The pass to Gordon. Murray outside. The Nuggets moving the ball around. He kicks it to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. Good work defensively by Jones.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Vassell with it. Brown on him. Now here's Vassell. 6 points for him. Releases. Misses off the right iron.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
I mean, talking about Jamal Murray, man, is he talented. But he has had his difficulties staying on the floor.
And, Greg, that's been so unfortunate, and I feel for him. I mean, you can tell how frustrated he's been with the injuries that have saddled him. Because this is a guy you can tell who absolutely loves to play and wants to prove he can be counted on, and the injuries have just stonewalled him a bit the last couple of seasons.
Pirtle. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 5 assists tonight.
Hey, when Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the defense is cooked. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
Now here's Porter. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio. Here's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Outside, Jones. Up top, Vassell. He's covered by Brown. Vassell, no good. The Nuggets have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Jokic on the follow. Jokic has got the lead up to 2 now for Denver.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Jang. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Vassell kicks to Jones. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's his 2nd foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Roby, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Brown feeling it out a bit. Dishes it to Murray. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and he lays it up and in. Now it's a 4-point Denver lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now Johnson. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Nuggets in Denver. Nice D from Porter. Denver leading by 4. Here's Brown. Trying to get open is Jang. And it's Brown missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Jones finds Johnson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Like seeing Johnson getting after it, taking on all comers and drawing the whistle.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nuggets.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
No good on that one. And Greg Keldon Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Jang. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Jones. So he comes up empty at the line.
It's easy to see why this team is excited about Johnson. He's a fantastic athlete with considerable upside.
Here's Jokic. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Zach Collins checked in for the Spurs. And Denver also making a switch. Smith has checked in. On the free throw, no good.
You know, we've seen Jokic embrace a larger leadership role. He wants to be the guy that leads his team, and that's not just with scoring, it's also with his voice.
Here's Roby. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Smith against Johnson. Will it go? And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And what Johnson lacks in size, he makes up for with determination. Even the foul can't stop him completely.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. That one is off.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
He hits the second from the line. The Nuggets on offense. They're on a 14-5 run. Pass to Jokic. Outside Porter. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Spurs. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. McDermott with it. Now Smith defending. Johnson against Porter. Offensive rebound. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Collins.
Well, how about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Pass to Jokic. Kicks it to Caldwell Pope. Porter passes to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Boy, and the intelligence of Smith. Really cool to see him get the defense to come into him when he's going up for a shot.
The Nuggets have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. San Antonio making a switch here. Primo's checked in. Smith hits them both.
And you know, Smith, the former Demon Deacon, he's a savvy veteran whose passing and shooting really can frustrate opponents.
Now, here's Richardson. 9 points last game out. Here's Roby, guarded by Green. And here's Richardson outside. Rebound by Jeff Green.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Spurs trail by 5. Pass to Primo. Sinks that one from the post. Primo's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
The pass to Najee. Back to Caldwell Pope. It's blocked. Here's McDermott. No good that time. Now Denver takes it the other way. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stint. Highland's shot is good.
You talk about passing. Smith is one of the best in the game in that aspect. An incredible distributor.
The Spurs have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Here's Roby. And that one drops for him.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
So it's Denver now. They lead by 4. And here's Smith. Right side, Green. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Caldwell Pope's got 7 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
There's McDermott following the basket by Kentavious Caldwell Pope. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
The Nuggets leading by 6. Smith with it. They get a hand on it. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. Denver's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Nice shot by Smith.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Primo, the pass to McDermott. Pass to Roby. Here's Primo. Kicks it out to Collins. Drills the three-pointer. Collins has got 5 points in the quarter.
They are definitely shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Smith outside. Pass to Highland. Caldwell Pope outside. Jacks up a 3. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Spurs trail by 7. Richardson outside. 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Passes to Roby. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
You know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Here's Highland. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Richardson. The Nuggets have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
And guys, that's a pretty good improvement over last season.
Denver making a switch here. And so he hits both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
With 1 on the clock. And so it's Denver with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace, and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Some incredible work in this one by Nikola Jokic. He had 14 points and 6 rebounds. And, Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Denver?
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on their own.
Shaq, what's your take on San Antonio so far?
Well, those second chance points are huge, and they only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Jamal Murray is out there with Brown, and it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. Jones kicks to Johnson. 5 on the clock. Puts it up. Offensive rebound, Spurs. It's stolen by Brown. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. Jokic with it. Jones covering. And the pass to Porter. Left side, Gordon. Brown inside the line. The offensive rebound. Jokic passes to Brown. Cans it from downtown. Brown's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nuggets.
Boy, the passing ability of Jokic is really something. I mean, he's proven to be quite the capable playmaker.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Vassell. Johnson inside. Guarded by Porter. Johnson's shot is off.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
Brown dishes to Murray. At the top of the key, Gordon. It's blocked.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Vassell, no good. Left side, Brown.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Nuggets have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. And he makes the first. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for San Antonio. And so he makes both from the line. And it's Jones with the ball for San Antonio. They're scoreless since the first half. Good chance here for Johnson. Hits the jumper in space. Johnson's got 11.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
Jones against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Feeds to Porter. It's stolen by Johnson. Outside, Jones. Passes it to Porter. Over Murray. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Poeltl.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And you can just sense his determination, trying to do everything he can to keep this game within reach.
On the wing, Porter. And Poeltl sends it back.
And Poeltl deserves a lot of credit for his shot blocking ability. He's a dynamic and dynamite shot blocker.
Here's Jones. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Johnson against Porter. 4 on the shot clock. Jang with a clean look. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Spurs trail by 9. One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game, and Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Strong move in the painted area. I mean, Jang draws a lot more fouls when being aggressive.
And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
The Nuggets leading by 8. Porter passes to Gordon. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists in the game.
Defense really working hard to stop Gordon, but he's a skilled big man who knows how to use his body, especially in the paint.
Spurs have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Outside, Jones. Here's Johnson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Porter. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. He's off on the first.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. That one misses. The Nuggets leading by 10. Here's Brown. And Pirtle pulls it down.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Jones against Murray. Now here's Pirtle. He's tightly guarded, and Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. It's Jones on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Rejected by Murray. They get it back.
Well, I tell you, Pirtle does a nice job using the pump fake to make defenders foul him. Hard to stay on the ground when he shows you the ball.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
Jeff Green is checked in for Nikola Jokic. Denver calls timeout. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. They've led by as many as 11 points. The pass to Brown. Down low. Releases. Gordon. Rebound by Jang. Jang's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Really love seeing this from Porter Jr. The more aggressive he is, the better he plays.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Like we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. He's always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Spurs trail by 7. Pass to Jones. Out to the right wing. Now here's Jang. Back to Vassell. 6 on the shot clock. That shot misses. Great D that time from Green.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Johnson against Porter. Here's the dish to Murray. The 11-footer. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now, here's Vassell, guarded by Porter. Now, Vassell, he's got 6, and it's been a tough game for him offensively. Murray against Jones. The rebound by Johnson.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Here's Jones. Here's Pirtle. Nails the baby hook. Pirtle's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here's Porter. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
And that's Porter Jr. Shows nice follow-through on his shot, even through the contact.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
That was a good time to call a timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. The first free throw is good. And so Collins nails both of them. The Nuggets leading by 5. Here's Highland. 5 points in the game. Porter looking it over. Outside, Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the dude. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
The free throw drops for Jeff Green. He doesn't get the second one.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Here's Primo. McDermott, bounce pass. Pass to Vassell. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Green's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
The Spurs making a switch here. Roby's checked in. Passes to Primo. And they call an illegal screen here. The Nuggets leading by 6. Here's Highland. He's got 5. Caldwell Pope on the wing. The tray. The putback. And he gets it back.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
San Antonio's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Denver grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11 points. Caldwell Pope up top. He's guarded by Collins. Najee, good.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Spurs trail by 10. The pass to McDermott. Pass to Primo. Clock at 6. Shot from the top of the key. And it's Denver with the rebound. Porter's got his 8th rebound here tonight. There's 1:40 left in the third quarter of the game. Caldwell Pope for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist in this one. Here are the Spurs with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game, and that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. The shot by Primo, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Highland. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. There's Porter with the 3. Collins grabs the miss.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he's struggled so mightily.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. The first one falls. Gorgie Dangs checked in for McDermott. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Nuggets leading by 12. Here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Jokic. Porter outside. And it's Primo with the rebound. San Antonio's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. It's Richardson on the wing. That one goes in. Richardson's got his first points of the night.
Richardson, he's a physical guard now. This guy's got good strength, and he powers through physical contact and capitalizes there.
Smith kicks to Caldwell Pope. Here's Jokic. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Primo. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Denver going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Zhang is out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's Richardson in at point guard. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Porter, no luck.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too. You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Murray finds Jokic. Brown outside. The Nuggets moving the ball around. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Jokic has a nice shot fake and did a good job that time getting the defenders up in the air and drawing the foul.
And the first one at the line is good. The Spurs making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And Jokic drops them both. Here's Jones. He kicks it to Zhang. Passes it to Pirtle. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Denver leading by 10. Outside Gordon. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Murray. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Good concentration by Murray to score it inside.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
On the wing, Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First one falls for him. And Johnson drops them both.
And he has been battling some serious demons at the line tonight. Good to see him finally come through on that trip.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
Second free throw, no good.
And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
To the paint, here's Gordon. And Poeltl sends it back. They retain possession. Now the pass to Porter. Kicks it to Brown. Shot clock at 6. They get the rebound. Gordon poked away. Now here's Vassell. Not a lot of room. From 13, no good on the shot. Some solid defense from Brown. And Greg Poeltl has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Spurs trail by 13.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Count the basket.
Good work for James, developing confidence in that jump shot. And that's just a matter of repetition and seeing the ball go in. Increasingly important for bigs these days to be able to knock down open jumpers.
Denver calls timeout. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, well, Mike Malone talked to his team during that last timeout. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Now, here's Jokic. And Poeltl pulls it down. Poeltl's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Brown against Jones. Looking to get back on track here. He lays it in. Jones has got it back down to within single digits for the Spurs.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Brown. Pass to Jokic. To the middle. Rebound by Jang. Jang's, and so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. And the basket by Vassell.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. And Pirtle sends it back. Jones in the post. He's covered by Murray. And with that, the Denver lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Jones. And an important part of every team's game, we'll look at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
Snatched up, and Jokic slams it in.
Jokic never lacking in terms of getting his body involved, throwing his body around, using that bulk and power to grab rebounds.
Pass to Vassell. And here's Jang. Johnson outside. Vassell with it. 6 to shoot. Lays it up off the glass.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Now here's Brown. Here's Porter. Makes it off the glass.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. Getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
Spurs trail by 7. And there's the pass to Vassell. And Jang kicks to Vassell. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Johnson doesn't go that time. Nice D from Porter. And Murray. Here we go. And it's Murray with the jam.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
Spurs have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Vassell. Pass to Jang. Over Gordon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Jordan's checked in for Denver. The first free throw is good.
Well, you know, what's so impressive about Jang? Improvement in almost every category across the board, but especially hitting free throws.
Here's Brown. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
San Antonio calls timeout. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, you know, he kept out-dueling the defense over and over. No matter how hard they worked to keep up with him, it didn't faze him. His shooting percentage clearly reflects how unstoppable he was.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Pass to Vassell. Now here's Jang. Back to Vassell. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Brown. The Nuggets leading by 10. Gordon kicks to Brown. Outside Gordon. Passes it to Porter. It's stolen by Johnson. And it's Vassell in the corner. And it's blocked by Brown, and they're able to recover. And stolen by Murray. Over in the corner, Brown. That doesn't go. He's 5 of 12 on the night. Spurs shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. There's the pass to Vassell. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Brown, good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Vassell. Jang with the ball. Pass to Jones. Over Murray. Jones, no luck. The Nuggets leading by 12. Pass to Porter. Jordan in the corner. Brown outside. Murray for 3. That one doesn't go. And San Antonio will go the other way with it.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And Zhang kicks to Johnson. And the foul on Jamal Murray. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Roby, he's checked in for Zhang. Jones, no one around him. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
And really the defense not organized on that inbounds play, and boy, do they pay the price with the triple.
Jordan finds Murray. Brown with the bounce pass. Here's Jordan. Vassell grabs the board. Vassell's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Johnson outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Murray against Jones. Murray dishes to Porter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And, you know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
The first one falls. Denver making a switch here. Najee's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. And it's Jones with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing here by 8. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. And the Spurs with possession. He kicks to Johnson. Driving inside. The pass to Roby. 5 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound. Good on that shot. And with that, the Nugget lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Pirtle.
And Pirtle has stick-to-itiveness on the offensive glass. He just throws himself in the mix to come up with those boards.
Now here's Murray. A minute 50 left here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Gordon. He's guarded closely. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. that one on Jakob Poeltl.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Jones with the bounce pass. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Porter. Nice D from Porter. Denver leading by 7. Ball stolen. Now Vassell. Jones up top. Kicks it to Johnson. Launches a 3, and again it's the Spurs from deep.
What a big-time shot from Johnson. This kid's confidence is through the roof.
On the wing, Porter. He dishes it to Brown, and taken away by Johnson. And Jones has it in the corner. Kicks it out to Johnson. Out to the wing. All sorts of time. Offensive rebound. Poeltl. Pass to Roby. To the inside. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was want to. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Jamal Murray is about as consistent as it gets from the free throw line. He is not the guy you'd like to foul in this situation.
He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 20 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Teardrop shot. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Clearly, Johnson is in attack mode tonight. He's going after shots and making a big effort for his team. No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
At the line, Murray, pretty consistent, but there's a lot of added pressure here. Let's see if he can come through.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Jones, the pass to Johnson. Nice D from Porter. And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Aaron. You're on a good roll right now. How confident are you can keep this going?
Yeah, but things change really quickly in this league. You know, one week is different from another, so you got to not get too high, not get too low, stay even keeled, and just take it one game at a time.
Well, you just ripped off 5 cliches in a row. I'm sure you're going to keep ripping off those wins as well. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.